In today's video, I'm gonna take you through a full day of detailing. We made $720 in revenue. It was 3 vehicles at 2 locations, and I kind of break down what we did and give you some tips and tricks along the video. The first 2 vehicles were a 2019 GMC Sierra and then a 2020 Alfa Romeo. That one was around $600, and then the third vehicle at the second location was a Lamborghini Urus for $120. So I'll just kind of break down how the day went and just what we kind of encountered along the way. And I'm looking at my phone because we've been using Jobber for the last 4 years, and we use it to schedule our customers, send appointment reminders, automate some emails and text messages. We communicate to our customers through here. Employees clock in and out. We basically run our entire operations through Jobber. So if you want to give it a try, you can get a free 14-day trial plus a special discount by using my link below. We've been using them in our business for the last 4 years now. So give it a try, and let's go ahead and get started with this video. So when Lex and Angel got there, the truck was already in the driveway. Now, typically the way we like to do it is if there's 2 of the same services, meaning here there's a wash and wax and a mini interior detail on both vehicles, we'd like to first do the mini interior detail on both vehicles. That way we can just kind of finish them at the same time. So we do the mini on the truck and the mini on the Alpha, and then do the wash and wax on the truck and the wash and wax on the Alpha. But in this particular situation, the customer was not present, so we couldn't get the keys. So we knocked out the truck first, doing the mini and the wash and wax, and then we moved to the Alpha, doing the mini and the wash and wax. It really just comes down to preference. You can start with the exterior first, you can start with the interior, but typically we like to just kind of go at the same pace. That way, if we're already in the zone of doing an interior cleaning, we want to knock out the other vehicle because we already have the tools out, the products out, and we're already in the mindset of like doing a mini versus doing the interior, putting on the interior stuff up, then getting the exterior, doing all that, then kind of restarting the process. So when we're able to, we like to do everything all that at least at the same time per vehicle versus kind of jumping back and forth on what we need to get the job done. The weather was kind of 50-50. So when we got there, it was a little sunny, but midway, there was some overcast. It actually started raining a little bit. It was maybe like 5 minutes or so of rain. Then it stopped, then the skies cleared up, and it was a beautiful day. So this is just like a perfect embodiment of like what mobile detailing is, because it turned out to be a great day. The weather was beautiful, but there was a part where like it was cloudy, it was raining, there's not that much room to work with. So it's just one of those things where you just gotta you gotta be able to get the job done no matter the circumstance, right? It rains a little bit, maybe just wait it out. It's a small driveway, okay, can you move it back? Can you move it front? Like, just, you gotta make it work when you're a mobile detailer. Here's another reason why we're a fan of cordless machines, because again, a small area, there's water everywhere. Instead of us getting like the extension cord and hooking it up and moving it around the vehicle and it getting kind of annoying and dirty, we just grab our cordless polishers, slap our pad on it, put some product on there, and start applying it to the paintwork. And a lot of times we're able to turn off the generator much sooner because we don't need the generator running to power the machines. And that just, if you're a mobile detailer, you know the generators can get loud, it's annoying, but once you turn them off, it's so much more soothing, and it's just a better experience by not having the generator on. So definitely recommend you start getting some kind of cordless machines so you just see the benefits and then kind of just expand those tools over time. So the truck is done, we're gonna scoot it back, and then we're gonna bring the Alfa Romeo in. Next, we're gonna move on to the exterior, and a quick little tip is that make sure that you check the cowl hood area and see if there's any stuck on debris. This one had a lot of it, and it's just one of those things where it's better if you remove it before you get started. That way you don't make a mess as you're cleaning, and you can move that before you actually start pressure washing and stuff. So the typical process for a wash and wax is clean the wheels and tires, foam the vehicle down, agitate all the emblems and badges and just the tight areas, wash the vehicle, rinse it down, do an iron remover, rinse that down, do a clay process, do a quick rinse, dry it. We're gonna do a paint prep. We're gonna apply the sealants, clean the glass, clean the door jambs, touch up any other areas, apply a dressing, and this vehicle is looking much better.
For a male, there's only really one key lesson to learn in his life. To get to the top, he must become a fighter.
Now, both these vehicles have not been cleaned or detailed in a while, so even with the mini interior detail just being a thorough vacuuming, wiping down the plastic and leather seats, and then cleaning the glass, it still makes a big difference. Now, for the mini interior details, we still put a price range on those. It can go between like $60 to like $120 because it still is dependent on the condition. And let's say that it is a dirtier interior that really requires a more deeper cleaning, but the customer doesn't want to pay for that deeper cleaning and they just want to go with a mini interior detail. We'll still price the mini interior detail higher than usual because even though it's just more of a maintenance cleaning, we still have to do more work even though it's just a maintenance style cleaning. So we always still base our price based on the condition of the vehicle. Anyhow, that was knocked out pretty quick. It didn't take much time.
Is that outside or inside?
What?
Can you look at it?
Outside.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you could just try it yourself. You could have just tried it.
You were already
Instead of wasting my precious time. Choose Justin, move.
This Urus is not in bad condition, and before we were contacted by the customer, they had already got it corrected. The whole vehicle is covered in PPF or protected by PPF, and there's also a coating on the PPF as well. So for us, it's a very easy maintenance, and it's usually just him driving the vehicle. So the interior is typically like with this kind of vehicle, with this maintenance detail, you almost don't feel like there's a difference, right? Like you get there, okay, it's not that dirty, the interior is definitely not that dirty, and then by the time you leave, you're like, what do we do, right? But that's what the customer wants. So like he wants to keep those vehicles clean. He doesn't want it to be a mess. He likes the vehicle, and it's like, you know, he wants to make sure it stays in tip-top shape. So with some vehicles, and not just maintenance clients, but sometimes like you'll work on a vehicle and you're like, what do we really do here? But this one literally took like 25-30 minutes for us to complete, and then we were on our way out. And a quick note is that if you ever see me out there, like 3 of us working on the vehicle, there's actually 4 of us because Justin recording us, is a lot of times I don't need to be out there helping, but when I go out there to get content so I can post on YouTube and social media, TikTok, Instagram, well, I'm already there getting content, so it's like I might as well just help them out since I'm already there. So a lot of times, yeah, there doesn't need to be 3 people, it's just I'm already out there, we're getting content, why would I not help out? So just keep in mind when you're seeing all these videos. But that's gonna wrap up the video right there. Hopefully you learned something. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you wanna give Jobber a try, you can click the link in the description box to get a free 14-day trial plus a special discount. Thank you very much. I'll talk to you on the next one.